Planting season is slowly approaching, and everywhere you look, people are preparing their lands. Those who had crops before are clearing them out, and those like us who didn't plant in the last season are now getting ready to begin afresh. Hi, my name is Serena, and I tell stories of my life through cooking videos, farming, and homesteading life in general. If this is the kind of content that interests you, kindly click the subscribe button for more amazing videos. So in today's video, we are preparing our land for the planting season. We had already talked to the team that's helping us with the tractor work, and they had come earlier to survey where to start. The area around the house will make up our compound, and the rest of the land will be for farming crops like maize, beans, green grams, and sorghum. Basically plants that take longer and go with the seasons. The kitchen garden will be for everyday vegetables, which will be planting more regularly. So here, what you're seeing is the tractor plowing the land. That's the first step in preparing the soil before planting. While the work is already continuing here, I want to hear from you. How do you usually prepare your land for planting? Has it started raining in your area yet? Have you already started clearing and preparing your fields? Or are you still waiting for the right time? And have you planted anything yet this season? It's always fascinating to see how planting looks in different places, and I'd love for you to share your experiences in the comments while we continue with the work here. By around midday, the work was complete, and it was such a beautiful experience to watch everything happening in our compound. I couldn't resist. I had to feel what it's like up there on the tractor myself. Getting up there felt so good. I wish I knew how to operate it properly. I would have loved to plow a few rows myself. While the land was being plowed, something else was happening here at home. Many of you have been asking about our pit latrine, and I hadn't given an update because we had decided to pause the work. Finding reliable people became a real challenge, and we weren't seeing any progress. It was very stressful to check on it every day and seeing nothing. Now that the floor is finished and nothing else can continue inside the house until it's fully dry, we decided to find skilled fundis who could get the job done properly once and for all. They've been straightening the pit because the work that was done earlier was so poorly done that I couldn't even show it. At least now the pit is straightened, and we'll wait to see what the fundis say about the next steps. Early the next morning, the fundis arrived and got straight to work. The first step was preparing the steel that will be used for the foundation of the pit. Seeing them measure, cut, and bend the steel into place was really satisfying. It gave me confidence that this time there'll be something going on. Sometimes I wish someone had sat us down before we started this building journey and told us what to expect. It will have helped us manage our expectations a little better. The plan was simple: get a design of what we wanted, Since we already knew we wanted something simple, we got an architect who carefully drew the house for us, explaining every detail of where I wanted things and how it will all fit in together. And the next step was buying the materials and start building. Within 10 days, the roof was done. Sounds simple, right? Simple in words, yes. But the actions, the work, and the emotions involved made it so much more than that. In these past few months, I've experienced all kinds of emotions, and all I can say is, I thank God for my husband being by my side, and thank God for allowing us to have each other through this journey. As we wait for the toilet foundation to cure, we decided to start preparing our garden beds. We began by compacting the area to make sure everything is firm and leveled. I'm curious, have you ever made garden beds like this before? If you have, I'd love for you to share how you did it in the comments. Once the ground was well compacted, we spread a black sheet over the area. This sheet helps prevent weeds from growing up into the beds and also keeps moisture in the soil, giving our plants a better start. Next, we placed each garden bed carefully on top of the black sheet. Inside the beds, we poured a layer of sawdust. This helps improve drainage and keeps the soil from compacting too much, so the roots can grow strong. After that, we added the topsoil, and later we'll mix in manure to enrich it with nutrients. Finally, we'll be ready to plant our vegetables. We will repeat this process across all the beds, making sure each one is ready to support healthy growth for our garden.
Ndio, anza hivi. Hakuna.
Tengeneza. Tukujie manyoya yako ya sungura. Atoka usitufiaribie. Sijawahi kumbuka zingine ni refu.
This is 2 days later. We are back in business, working on raising the pitch so that we can finally seal it and move on to building the toilet walls. The stones that were brought in a couple of days ago are now being used for this process. Step by step, the fundis are arranging the stones, mixing cement, and carefully building the structure to ensure it's strong and durable. To everyone just joining us, welcome to the family. We've been building this home for some time now, and while we wait for our floor to dry, we are taking care of a few things that will make the compound feel even more like home. We have a full playlist showing the journey from the very beginning of this build to where we are now, so you can catch up on every detail. I've also seen comments from people asking for the contacts of our fundis. Kindly send me a message through WhatsApp. My number is in the description. Some of you asked if we could take you step by step on how to go about a project like this. And yes, through the experience we've gathered and with the right fundis, we can definitely help guide you. Also, share this video and our building updates with anyone who is interested in this kind of a build or who loves countryside living. Let's build this home together. And to my returning subscribers, I see all of you. And thank you so much for your support. If you haven't already, be sure to click the subscribe button for more updates and stories from our journey. As we come to the end of this video, the fundis have completed around 3 courses for the pit latrine and paused there. Pit latrines aren't something you rush. Each layer needs time to settle and cure properly. If too many courses are added at once, it can compromise the stability of the pit and even cause it to sink over time. Taking it step by step ensures a strong and long-lasting structure. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Keep dreaming, keep building, and most importantly, live the life that feels true to you. Until next time, bye. We shall try again tomorrow.